So a few days after Trump made this announcement, brought out the big cardboard cutout with all of the countries on it and the amount of percentage of tariffs they were gonna have to pay, he comes back and he says, you know what? I changed my mind. I give you 90 days. Let's roll those numbers back a little bit. 10% for most countries, but 125% for China. Cause you know, we don't like China. What up, world? It's your boy RD. How's your money looking? Now that Trump has decided to delay the tariffs for 90 days, what is it doing to your pockets? How's your portfolio looking? Drop in the comments, like this video, and share it. This is Journey to the Bag. So what's going on here? Why did he change his mind? Why did he backtrack on everything that he said when he had the big, pretty cutout board that it looked like somebody made, you know, for an art project or something? There's a lot of speculations on why, a lot of different reasons possibly why he backtracked, and we're gonna talk about a few of them. Let's get into it. First, the Trump administration said that the reason for the delay was that 75 countries stepped up, made that call and said, we're gonna negotiate. Some even said that we're willing to drop our tariffs to zero. All right, I don't know what all countries it was. They didn't really give us a full list, but that might be some progress. But can you really broker 75 deals in 90 days with all of these countries? That's hard to do. I don't know. All right, later, he said, we're doing a delay because the stock market and the bond market look terrible right now. And that is the real reason, the money. It's all about the money. It's not about the negotiations, because if it was, they would have tried to do some negotiation before just throwing tariffs at people. They wouldn't have made such a quick decision without having some kind of talk or strategy from the jump. Makes no sense. So the 10-year Treasury bond market is down. What's the bond market? All right, I'm gonna try to explain this. When the US wants to borrow money, they sell bonds. It's like an IOU. They'll go to another country and say, hey, we need some money. We can't pay you back right now, but what we'll do is we'll give you this bond. And this bond says we'll pay you back plus interest over time. It's pretty much a loan. Bond markets typically measure how the economy looks. When you have a strong bond market, it can kind of signal that we have a strong economy. When the bond market is down, then we could be heading towards some recession territory. When the bond market is bad, you're gonna see a lot of things. Things become more expensive. So you'll have higher interest rates on mortgages, higher car notes, higher interest on credit cards. Business loans become more expensive. You can see government debt go up. And when government debt goes up, then there's gonna be cuts. You can see healthcare cuts, education cuts. We're already seeing all of that right now with Doge trying to cut everybody's job. A lot of countries started selling off their bonds. In other words, they didn't trust that the US would be able to pay them back the way they promised. And you really got something going on with China. The US gets a lot of stuff from China. Here's a list of all the things that we get from China. It's a lot. When it comes to China, is the 125% increase really gonna hurt them like that? I mean, we get 15% of their goods coming into the US, which is about $500 billion. That's a lot, that's a lot. But when they asked China about it, they said, hey bro, we don't care. Y'all not our only customer. We can get this money, we can get these goods to somebody else.
China is fully prepared to fight to the very end because the world is big enough that the United States is not the totality of the market in the world. So if the United States wants to go in that direction of completely shutting itself out of the China market, be my guest.
Let's stay tuned, see how this shakes out. I don't know, I'm just along for the ride. So a quick recap. Tariffs, they're taxes on imported goods from other countries, blah, blah, blah. Trump said, tariffs, we're gonna throw a lot of them at all the countries. And then the stock market fell, the bond market fell, people started complaining, and supposedly a bunch of countries said, we can negotiate now. And he said, okay, all right, we'll give you a 90-day pause, except for China. 125% for China because we don't like China. But I don't know why we don't like China, because we get everything from China. Pick up anything in your house is made in China. I don't know what we doing right now. I don't think we want to go to war with China. And China said they down for whatever. They will fight to the end. Any way you want it, you can get it. Let's be real. The main reason why the tariffs is such a big deal is because they want to try to bring back manufacturing in the US. And I mean, okay, I get it, but who's going to do these jobs? Who wants to do these jobs? And if they do want to do these jobs, is the US willing to pay? Is the companies willing to pay what Americans want to do these jobs? I don't know. So what do you think? Do you think the US has any leverage when it comes to these tariffs? Do you think that we need to keep pushing the tariffs, or do we need to rethink our strategy and try to actually negotiate? Do we need to act like the bigger man and just try to work things out so things are a little bit more balanced? You know the deal. Like the video, comment on the video, let me know what you think. Share the video so other people can see it. Hit the bell notification so you will get notified when I make new videos. And you know, watch your money. Pay attention to it or it'll leave you. Catch you on the next one. Remember, the world is yours. Peace.